Hey, how's it going, everyone? Coach Alvarez here, back after another episode, Coffee with Coach. Much later than normal, but I got to get it in. I got to keep this consistency, this streak going, episode 223. Got up this morning and just now finished up a bunch of chores. Live in a neighborhood now where we got a lot of trees, so I've never had to rake before. And now all of a sudden I'm having to know what to do with all these leaves and get my grass and stuff like that all cleaned up. But anyways, got all my chores done, and I wanted to get this message out to everyone that might need it going into the work week. Again, listening to Nick Saban, back and forth between Nick Saban and Dabo Swinney, great college football coaches. And the message that I kept hearing while I'm doing my chores and I'm listening to these videos was actually, it's two videos. He's got two videos here that I was listening to. And he's giving a keynote speech, and he's doing another speech in this other auditorium. And he said the same thing, but kind of different ways. And he was talking about competitors. Obviously, he's a football coach, so he's got athletes. But he said you can put it in any perspective in life. Great victories only come from great adversity. He goes, that's what makes great things great. And when he said that, it just stuck with me. It just really clicked with me. And I like that a lot. Nothing's really going to be great if it wasn't really hard to overcome, so that's what makes great things great. And he's just talking about the goals that you set, the things that you're trying to achieve. They're going to, and I talk about this stuff all the time, right? There's going to be roadblocks and detours and things in your way on purpose to see if you really want what you say you want. And are you really committed to that goal to go and get it? And are you going to see it all the way through? I'll give an example. Like I had one of my students last night compete. He's only 15, trains every day. I mean, super awesome young man, very respectful, hard worker. But he came up short of the goal last night in this competition, and I made a little post for him in our private team page, and I figured he would be training right away because he's won a lot of matches and he's lost a few. He doesn't really lose that many, but he comes back to the mat right away, right? So I didn't go to the school this morning. I didn't go up to the academy this morning because I was out in the yard doing yard work and stuff. But I just peeped in. I got the security cameras, so I'll check in, see who's there, see who's training, and sure enough, he's there. My student Noe, he's in there training. Got that working this morning. So even though he lost last night, and normally when we have tournaments, there's a lot of other rings going at the same time. So there might be, 8 other matches going or 6 other matches going at the same time. So you're kind of seeing a tournament with all these people going at the same time. But this particular tournament was a stage where it's only just you and one other person going at one time. So everyone's watching. And so, to overcome a loss like that at 15 years old and show up the next day to get back to work, to figure out what went wrong and to just try again, says a lot about this individual, because I've had a lot of adults that I've coached over the years where they've lost a tournament and they didn't come back right away. It took them weeks, some months to come back because their feelings and their pride was hurt so bad from a jiu-jitsu tournament that, they just didn't return right away. And when you see stuff like that, you kind of makes you wonder, like, man, if you got your feelings hurt and your pride hurt, your ego hurt from losing a tournament, a jiu-jitsu tournament, what else are you kind of, when things get tough or things don't work out your way, are you like not coming back to face the challenges right away, against? So having this stuff in your ear, in your, around you all the time, it just keeps you focused. It does. It just makes you understand, like, this is what life is supposed to be. And I got to get this book. I'll share it with you guys. But Nick Saban, he's talking about 1986. He said, I forgot who the priest was, but someone gave him a book. And when he opened up the book, the very first line in the book was, "Life is difficult." And he goes, "Man, this is supposed to be an inspiring," I thought it was going to be like an inspiring, motivational kind of book. And he goes, "The very first line is negative." And he goes, "But that's what it was meant to do. It's supposed to make you aware that, you know, life is hard, life is difficult. And without certain challenges and adversities in your way, you know, you're never going to have these great victories that, you know, that you might have if you just avoid things and run from them all the time." So, again, that line, that's what makes great things great. Overcoming adversities and tough times, just stuck with me today while I'm doing, you know, raking leaves and doing everything else that I was doing today. And just wanted to put that out there and share it with you guys because, you know, we're getting ready to start the new work week. It's the end of the year. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of negative stuff out there. So a lot of adversity to overcome. So if you're going through some tough times right now, you know, it's there for a reason. You know, maybe you don't understand why, but it's there for a reason for you to overcome that. So, you know, going into the week, you know, starting tomorrow, you know, getting up and having the mindset that we just got to get after it, make it happen, and, you know, do great things and make things great through the adversities that we have and the tough times that we have. So it's good stuff, really good stuff. So I'll leave it there. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon, and you know, get ready for that work week, and let's finish this year off strong. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one.